need. A dollar, that's what I need. Hey, hey.
A new study finds senior citizens are falling short when it comes to affording their golden years. Nationwide, seniors are living off a median household income of just over $35,000. Now, that's about 57% of the median income of 45 to 64-year-olds. So that's a perfect time to talk about retirement in today's Your Money Matters segment. We're here with Michael Ruggiero from Ameriprise Financial. Good to have you back.
Thanks for having me back, Steve.
Yeah, you're talking about confident retirement planning, and I kind of get that because I think a lot of people are not confident about their retirement planning, are they?
A lot of people are not. You're talking about 10,000 baby boomers a day that are retiring, and this is a trend that is going to continue every day for the next 18 years. So you have a large portion of the American population that are either near or in retirement, and this is really just beginning, so it's become quite a hot topic button, if you will.
Sure, and the retirement that these baby boomers are going into isn't probably like the one their parents had. It's a little different. They've got some challenges their parents didn't have.
It's quite a bit different in so much as that pensions have changed, interest rates, and market volatility. All of that is different now from the standpoint of, as it relates to pensions, we're all in charge of our own retirement now.
Yeah, our parents probably had defined benefit pensions. Those have gone by the wayside, haven't they?
That's correct. Very few organizations offer them anymore. As far as interest rates are concerned, money markets and CDs are at all-time lows. So the ability to generate income off of them is nearly impossible. And the best example that I can give you of that is my grandmother sold her home on the north side in 1983. She took that money, invested it in long-term CDs, earning 18%. She's still living off of the income off of that.
Yeah, 18% was great, but yeah. Pretty hard to get that now.
No, you're lucky if you get the 0.8%. So
yeah, and if you've got it in equities, there's a whole lot of market volatility now that we didn't perhaps have back in those days, right?
There is, in so much as that you're always going to have market risk. There's been a lot of political risk the last few years, as we've seen, but also the online trading that is available to everyone now. Anybody can just go online and push a button. We've seen examples of that with the flash crash a few years ago, so there's a lot of volatility.
And one more thing, we're living longer.
We are.
And there's a good chance that we'll outlive that whatever we put aside.
Well, that's the key then, is how do we make sure we have enough put away so that it's always there for us.
Yeah, so what steps can we take toward developing a confident retirement plan?
Well, the approach that I use and the approach Ameriprise uses is a four-tiered approach, and you want to look at it from a holistic standpoint. You want to look at essential expenses, lifestyle expenses, being able to plan for the unexpected, and leaving a legacy behind.
Let's talk about that legacy in the final half a minute we've got.
Sure.
Yeah, well, like we're talking about leaving something for our kids.
Sure. You want to be able to leave for your children, for your loved one, whoever you want to leave it for. You want to make sure that you do that in an efficient and effective manner so that it's transferred properly to reduce any potential or future tax liabilities.
And if not to the kids, perhaps something for charity.
Exactly. You can make charitable donation. Yes.
Yeah. Michael Ruggiero, good to have you in. Always great advice.
Well, thank you very much. And
hopefully we're all going to live to retirement and then have enough put aside.
Well, hopefully we will, and I'll be back next month to talk about each one of these more specifically. So next month we'll talk about essential expenses.
We look forward to that.
And drill down into it.
Good to have you in.
Okay, thank you very much.
For more tips, visit AmeripriseAdvisors.com/Michael D. Ruggiero. For a link, if you want to watch this segment again, just log on to our website, WGNTV.com/midday.